In this kind of means the respondents they don't know that why they have asked. So the focus group and in that interview will be discussed in this lecture and remaining the projective techniques will be discussed in the coming class. So what does the focus group mean? What is the meaning of the definition of the focus group? A carefully planned discussion which is designed to obtain perceptions of a defined area of interest in a permissive, non-threatening environment. The discussion is relaxed, comfortable, and often enjoyable for participants as they share their ideas and perceptions. Group members influence each other by responding to ideas and comments in the discussion. So, the focus group discussion is the discussion of the 6 to 12 people or 8 to 10 people of the same homogeneous nature, and this is conducted in a permissive, non-threatening environment. And sometimes, if you ask the person the question directly to answer you about any situation or about feelings, the person will avoid. But if 10, 8 to 10 people they are discussing, if one is sharing the opinion, another will also love to share the views. So through this way, researchers they can gather the information. So the characteristics of the focus group are the size, the group size will be 8 to 12 or some cases 6 to 12. The group composition means who should participate must be the homogeneous. The respondents must be pre-screened before inviting them or before conducting the focus group discussion. The respondents must be pre-screened. Physical setting must be relaxed, informal, and must be informal atmosphere. Time duration 1 to 3 hours. Recording, use of audio cassettes and video tapes and nowadays modern recording techniques. But before recording, the moderator needs to get permission from the respondents or from the participants. The moderator is the person who runs the focus group proceedings. He must have the observational, or the person act as the observational, interpersonal, and the communication skills of the moderator must be very important. The participants, they must be unfamiliar with each other and better to have strangers selected because they are, why we have selected these strangers, then what is the reason that we have selected them? Because they have certain characteristics in common that relate to the topic of the focus group, like age, gender, occupation, marital status, and similar attitudes. Key qualifications of the focus group moderators. The focus group moderator must have the ability, must possess the kindness with firmness. The moderator must possess these qualities so as to generate the necessary interaction. Must possess the permissiveness. The moderator must be permissive, yet alert to signs that the group's cordiality or purpose is disintegrated. Must have the understanding that whether the group is just doing strain here and there, so we have to maintain the group's focus. Involvement must have the ability to involve all the people. Moderator must encourage and stimulate intense personal environment. If someone is not contributing, so it's the moderator's ability to involve the people who are not contributing and not talking. Again, it is the expertise. So, incomplete understanding. Sometimes respondents they give incomplete information. Means they just give half information. the capable moderator has the ability to understand that the information is not accurate or not complete. So the first the possess the tricks or the abilities to gauge or collect the complete information from the respondents. Must have the encouragement capabilities. The moderator must encourage unresponsive members to participate, must have the flexibility to not be rigid. The moderator must be able to improvise and alter the plan outline and the inspections of the group process. Another qualification of the moderator is the sensitivity. The moderator must be sensitive enough to guide the group discussions at an intellectual and well emotional level. So these are the qualities or the qualifications of the moderator. The qualification doesn't mean the degrees, but these abilities must be possessed by the moderator. So the procedure for planning and conducting the focus group. To determine the objectives and the problem, first point of the focus group discussion. Before starting the focus group discussion, the monitor or the researcher need to determine that what are the objectives and must define the problem. That what about which problem the person is willing to collect the information or collect the information. To specify the objectives of the qualitative research, that for what purpose the researcher is using the qualitative research for a particular research. To state the objectives questions to be answered by the focus group. Must write in advance that what objectives and the questions the researcher will want from the focus groups to answer and to achieve. Write a screening questionnaire. The pre-slide we have discussed that the respondents must be pre-screened. So to screen out the relevant respondents, the pre-screening questionnaire must be there. Develop the moderator's outline. Again, moderator is to run the program, run the focus group discussion. So he or she must have some written plan that from where the person will start and how the person will continue the discussions. Review, text and analyze the data after the completion of the focus group discussion. Review, text and analyze the data and summarize the findings and plan forward research actions. Now another technique of the qualitative research is the in-depth interview. An in-depth interview is a formal interview process in which well-trained interviewer asks the subject set of semi-structured questions in a face-to-face setting, like the Jirga type programs on our Pakistani channels or in other networks. The two people, one is the interviewer and the other is the interviewee. Along with the questionnaires, interviews are the most common form of the data collection. This is the most common form of the data collection used in the qualitative research. So the depth interview. An in-depth interview is a conversation with a purpose, a conversation between researcher and the informant. Means informant means the person whom we are collecting the information. Because we have to ask those people who must have the information which we are interested to gather. Focusing on the informant's perceptions of self, life, and experience, and expressed in his or her own words. It is the means by which the researcher can gain access to and subsequently understand the private interpretations of social reality that individuals hold. So in the data interviews, we use the learning technique. Learning is a technique used in data interviews, like peeling the onions, is an attempt to discover how product attributes are associated with desired consumer values. Different features, we ask the consumers or the users or the buyers regarding the different features of the products and how they value them. The term blending comes from the notion that the researcher is trying to establish the linkages or steps leading from product attributes to the value. This is one of the examples that we have started from the top and then we broke the points into the different parts. Like this is one of the examples that questions may be asked in the library. That question, and then from question we another question emerges. What features do you like the most in Domino's? If suppose someone is the visitor of the Domino's hotels, what does the feature or attribute do? Whatever the feature the person is suggesting, we ask that what kind of the benefit that feature is giving you? What is important about that feature? What is the important about that feature? In what way it benefits you? How it is benefiting you? The feature you are saying that you are visiting the particular place because of a particular feature that we are talking about the different asking the different questions just to know the feeling. What does the benefit do for you? The benefit which you receive, what kind of benefit it is giving to you? Personally, why is the benefit? Why is that benefit so important? How frequent you visit this place? How many years you are visiting Domino's or that place? Why opt for Domino's? Will the person accompanying you will have impact on choosing Domino's? Will you switch to another restaurant if the same taste and ambience is provided? Have you tasted similar products outside Domino's? So these types of the questions we ask in the learning. Another way, that interview techniques learning the line of questioning proceeds from the product characteristics to the user characteristics. Initially, we ask about the product, then the user about the user characteristics. This technique allows the researcher to tap into the consumer's network of needs. Wide body aircrafts. Suppose we are asking about airplanes. Someone is saying that the person is choosing airplane because of its wider body. Product characteristics. It means person related to the product characteristics. I can get more work done. I accomplish more. I feel good about myself. These are the user characteristics. What is the benefit of the wider body? Means more work can be done, accomplish more, feel good about myself. These are the personal feelings. So the advertisement theme, you will feel good about yourself when flying our airline, you are the boss. So considering this information, one can advertise on this theme. And in the hidden issue questioning, the focus is not on socially shared values but rather on personal soul response. Not on general lifestyles but on deeply felt personal concerns. Just fantasies, work lives, and social lives, historic, elite, competitive activities. So advertisement theme here communicate aggressiveness or status and competitive heritage of the airline. Symbolic analysis. Attempts to analyze the symbolic meaning of objects by comparing them with their opposite. The logical opposite of the product that are investigated are non-usage of the product, attributes of an imaginary, non-product, and opposite types of the products. What would it be like if you could no longer use airplanes? And without planes, I would have to rely on badges and long distance calls. So airlines serve to the managers face-to-face communications. It means what is the function of the airlines? This one. So you can base your advertisement on this theme that airlines will do the same thing for a manager in Federal Express does for a packages. Suppose we say that in-depth interview, example of the in-depth interview, a marriage hotel wants to understand how to deliver better services to business customers. Question: what were the specific factors you used in selecting marriage or overnight accommodation during your business trip to Ranchi? Through this question, we are simply asking about the motive of the trip. What hotel services have you used during your stay? Means behavior of the person. What you have, how you have behaved, and what is their behavior of choosing. How satisfied or dissatisfied are you with those services? Means current feelings. We are asking about the current feelings. How likely are you to stay to marriage next time you are in Karachi for business and why? Future intention or future intended behavior. Now probing to gain more information. So the interview, the same, we continue the same, the marriage and the customer. Interview, what hotel services do you use during your stay? The subject, I have used the front desk, restaurant and hotel fitness center. Interview, with regard to front desk, what were some of the actual services that you requested? Subject means the respondent, where beside checking in, I inquired about the availability of fitness room and car rental. In interview, why are you interested in information about the hotel's fitness center and the car rental service? Subject with the respondent, when are you away on business I enjoy workout to help relieve stress, build and I find myself in the energy level improves. Interview, why the hotel, how does renting a car fits into your plans? Subject, I have a business meeting tomorrow at 9:30 across town. Afterward, I plan to play a round of ball or any game or have some sort of a trip. Interviewer, which rental car company do you usually prefer to use when renting a car? Subject, whatever the name you mentioned there. Interviewer, besides using fitness center and renting a car, what other hotel services might you engage during your stay? Subject, I will probably rent a movie tonight. Interviewer, renting a movie, please elaborate on your interest in renting a movie. Subject, being away from home, I enjoy watching movies. Interviewer, are there any other services that you consider using? Subject, no. So suppose through this way, then such kind of the answer we receive, then we have to pay the interview. So these are few other learning techniques. So thank you for listening, and I will continue the discussion in the coming classes. Thanks again.